currently the afternoon hours of the 14th of September 2016. Meteorologist Robert Spena here with you, and we are still watching a super typhoon as it skirts the southern coastline of Taiwan out here. Still a very potent and dangerous storm system. The latest update from the Japan Meteorological Agency still designates this as a violent typhoon, despite the fact it's been interacting with Taiwan all day. Take a closer look here at the visible satellite imagery. This is from the Himawari 8 1-minute interval. Absolutely amazing feature here from that satellite. You can see that clear and defined eye wall still wrapping around this storm. It missed out on the effect of the mountains over Taiwan. You can see actually the rain bands that come on shore, they get impacted by these mountains, and the lee side of them, it's very dry over here. And typically, if a storm hits that head on, it completely disrupts it, sometimes just making it all the way down towards a tropical storm by the time it passes Taiwan. But not the case with this. That exhaust, that typhoon machine is still able to run. That's why we are still dealing with a very dangerous storm system, and not just for Taiwan, but also southeastern China. And a few reasons for this. Really, out here across southeastern China, a lot of low-lying coastal villages. And the big thing coming up on Thursday is the full moon and the spring tide. When you get that, you get above average coastal water levels because of high tide out there. Plus, a lot of people are traveling. It's the Mid-Autumn Festival. That coincides with the full moon as well. So the big thing is that I think there's going to be a lot of people traveling. Some people may not be heeding the warnings, thinking they're just going to ride out this storm in some coastal hotels, or they still want to get out and celebrate their holiday here. And that could be very dangerous. Indeedly something we're going to be watching over the course of the next 24 hours on Wednesday night into Thursday morning, expecting the storm system to come on shore, making a direct landfall. That is that center of circulation, likely around 7 to 9 a.m. towards the northeast of Changzhou. Really, though, this area up and down the coast, you're going to be seeing some tremendous amount of precipitation in these damaging winds near the coast, but I think coastal flooding is going to be one of the big things. Good news for Hong Kong, we do have some dry air wrapping around the western periphery, so that should weaken out those rain bands on the left side of the storm, keeping things breezy, but not too bad over there. All right, let's talk about some of the impacts from this storm thus far, though, because southern Taiwan, we have been seeing some pretty rough weather out there. Max winds reported over 200 kilometers per hour. James Reynolds at Earth Uncut TV on Twitter, do check that out. He's been out here with Mark Thomas, and they've been filming all day and just talking about how this is one of the strongest storms they have seen since Super Typhoon Haiyan impacted Tacloban 2013. And really, definitely the storm is very intense, and they didn't even see the inner eye wall. Just the outer eye wall scraped the coast of Taiwan. Now, Typhoon Haiyan did have a pressure of 895 HPA, according to the Japan Meteorological Agency. Now, you might hear people say this was stronger than Haiyan. That's just in pressure. It's a little bit further towards the north. If you base it just on the winds, Haiyan was stronger and definitely had a bigger impact as it impacted a very populated area vulnerable to typhoon. Meranti does maintain this intensity, rolling into southeastern China and impacts some coastal areas. Could be a pretty dark story, so we're still going to be watching out for this. I do want to note that this directly hit Batanes in the Philippines. This is actually several islands out here. Bataan just down towards the south. 12,000 people live on this island. It does look like initial reports, there's limited damage. Now, that's initial reports coming out of this area, and still got to wait for more information to really be out because there still is a lack of communication, power outages for these islands. They took a direct hit from 1 to 2 a.m. this morning, and definitely you would expect devastation. But you have to remember, these outer islands, they're on their own when we're talking about tropical systems, so they're built to take the force of these storms. Like Okinawa, Ishigaki, Miyako-jima, they take the brunt of these storms. You're looking at incredible winds that would cause widespread devastation anywhere else. And they often see limited superficial damage. Let's hope that is the case from those islands down towards the south. And also, let's hope people do heed the warnings out here in southeastern China. That's going to be all for me today. I was up all morning on NHK World. I've actually put out probably 15 video updates today, all online at that TV station. This is just my webcast for westpacweather.com. I do hope you like it. Check out our Facebook and Twitter. And also don't forget to visit the website. That's really where we put a lot of our information. All right, guys, stay safe out there.